Trek Emonda ALR5. Let's get onto it. Bought this bike a few days ago here in Bangkok, Thailand. Bought it brand new from Pro Bike in Bangkok. Very cheap here in Thailand. Trek bikes, the cheapest in the world in Thailand. From Pro Bike in the city there, paid retail for it. Actually, here's a little quick note there. Fact of the day, Trek bikes, cheapest in the world is actually in Thailand. I bought this bike myself, so you can guarantee I'm going to give you an honest review because I bought it, no one sponsored me for this. It's a great bike. I see this bike as probably the bike people are going to buy next year at the Thai Fruit Festival because it's incredible value here in Thailand. The Trek 1.1 and 1.2 was the most common bike we sold this year and last year. But I think for the extra bickies, extra vegan bickies, the ALR4 or the Emonda ALR5 is going to be hard to beat. Performance value package is a great bike. It will fit larger tyres. It comes spec with 23mm tyres, but I would say the bike would be better if it had 25s in it. It comes spec with a 28 cassette. I would say the bike is better with a 32, especially if you're like me and you like riding up mountains and going on steep exploration adventure rides where you want to go up anything. I would say it's a great bike. My only gripe would be the hub quality, not so good. I would have liked to seen Trek spec some high quality steel cartridge bearing hubs versus the cheap 50-cent Chinese stuff. Well, I shouldn't say Chinese because Chinese make great stuff. This camera's made in China, we're filming on. But it's just a cheap, gritty hub bearing, which I feel is a waste of engineers' time. It's a waste of mechanics' time installing it on such a nice bike. I would love to see Trek follow other companies and put a steel cartridge bearing in there. Why not? It really, these days they're so cheap, so easy to do. It's such a nice bike. Why not just let it get its full fledgling, fledgling sort of word is that? Let's get it. Why don't we spec better quality parts? Same budget. Let's do it. Let's make it like the best. 25mm tyres, 32 cassette out of the box, steel cartridge bearings. Beautiful. Cheap upgrades that give an incredible user performance feel. Bike feels better. People are going to ride it more. That's how you're going to sell more bikes. Bums on bikes. Bars, they're okay. Not too bad. I'd prefer something like a 3T Ergo Nova. But bars are personal preference. Only when you've ridden at least 10 different types of bars, we work out what you like. Overall, Trek Emonda ALR5, I give it a double thumbs up, especially if you're in Thailand. It would be the hardest. There's nothing in Thailand that's better value, better performance for the money in Thailand, in my opinion. The Trek Emonda ALR5. Finished now, I can't really say it properly. A J, a Nagara, a Black Sheep, whatever it is. But these are great little saddlebags. Got a little light on here. It goes good. Kiwi titanium carbon pedals. And it's quite a light bike, for about 8.3 kilos out of the box. So Trek Emonda ALR, I would say it's the best value bike. If you're in Thailand, then this would be an incredible deal. It's not so cheap other parts of the world, but Thailand, Trek, fucking awesome. Australia would be giant. In the US, probably Specialized Cannondale. But the Trek's incredible value here in Thailand. And the paint job finish is incredible. I would say Trek is the #1 bicycle company on the planet at the moment in terms of large produced bikes. The finish is incredible. The paint colours, the schemes, fucking awesome. Someone at Trek's doing a great fucking job. I'm pretty sure these are coming out of the Giant factory in Taiwan because Giant make most of the bikes for Trek and Colnago, Cervelo, etc. But the finish is just incredible. Beautiful, deep, rich colours. And recently I put out a cycling ebook. If you want a copy, down below, it's a buyer's guide. It gives you all the tips and tricks to get into cycling. Even good for experienced riders as well about training with power meters, etc. But the Emonda ALR5 does make it on my final list. So if you want to get a copy of my buyer's guide, click in the description down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you hate Trek, and give this video a thumbs down if you love going up hills. We'll see you on the road.
One more thing maybe?
The steerer tube on this bike is full carbon, so if you weigh over 90 kilos, you might not want to go this route. You're better off an alloy steerer. Alloy is just stronger than carbon. Also, if you do purchase this bike, I'd recommend investing in a little torque wrench. Again, for about 20-30 bucks. It's pretty small, and make sure you're aware that carbon can be crushed very easily. So make sure you have the right spaces in there. A little bit, 5 minutes the shop can help you set that up. And have a torque wrench. Always use a torque wrench on carbon steerers or carbon bars or carbon seat posts. But if you're over 90 kilos, in my opinion, I don't recommend any carbon steerer, any carbon bar, road picker bar, or any carbon seat post. That's my opinion there. Welcome to debate that down below in the comment section. But this bike would suit people under 90 kilos. Obviously it depends on your riding style as well. But with carbon product, you don't want to be aggressively riding over bumps and gutters and stuff like that, because carbon simply isn't as strong as aluminium weight for weight.